Fire signs, it looks like you are at a career peak this week, or your reputation will never have been more visible. With Jupiter, the sign of good luck, expansion, great things happening in your 10th house, your career, your public reputation, keyword there being control, but really it does feel like success, new horizons, rising up to new situations. And look at this, speaking of horizons, the Three of Wands. You've done the work, it's paid off, and now you're looking forward to your future with new optimism. And, justifiably so. You are showing up here as, whether you're masculine or feminine, as very shrewd and very discerning. So this feels like a reward for your cleverness. It is the end of a big chapter for you in your life, the end of a cycle of some sort, the chance to begin anew and chart your own course, really. The world is your oyster. And you've got this big old pentacle, this fresh start with your abundance and with your security, your sense of stability to get you started. It looks bigger to me than it normally does. So this is like, wow, a golden opportunity just being handed to you. But it is based on your past efforts, your diligence, your smartness. So this is a reward. But let's see what else the universe has to tell you about this very juicy situation. So this is interesting because this is a big deal for you. You might have to really manage your own sense of calm and protection. This is sort of a healing card, but it's withdrawing from the public eye, which is the opposite of, this expansion of the public eye, like being in the spotlight. Suddenly your name is everywhere. This is withdrawing and just kind of remembering what's real, I think, what's true for you, because this is a fresh start for you. This is new territory as well. It might be really unfamiliar, this big job that you've just got, or some big opportunity that's coming in. You might feel like an absolute beginner. And what is also indicated here is maybe a sense of regret or sorrow about the chapter that has just ended. So there's the public sort of side that's sort of looking to you like, wow, you should be feeling on top of the world. And I think you do, but you've also got to remain quite private in your endeavors and just look after your own inner being here and not dwell too much on the pain of what is ending, because it might feel very present for you. Because you're being urged to lean away from living in nostalgia. So with the world, that is a chapter coming to an end. It might be leaving one job behind because you've got this big opportunity and you are starting to fear that maybe this is all wrong, and you're looking back on the past with rose-tinted lenses and thinking, what if I'm making a big mistake? What if that was the best and I'm walking away? There seems to be this fear of ridicule. Now that you've, blown up, your career is blown up, your personality is public or something, you're fearing the ridicule that may come in. You may fear that you've made a wrong turn, a wrong decision. You're second guessing yourself here and you're kind of dwelling in this pain of separation or the fear of what's next because you feel like a beginner. But there is celebration here. This is a reason to grab the champagne. This is graduation, if you like. There is some kind of ceremony. It's like the end of an era, but it's something to be celebrated. And the cake is all about the good things ahead. So dig deep. Look to yourself if you're feeling unworthy, if you're feeling nervous about this new profile, this new job. It's worth digging deep to go within to see what the source of this worry is. And it might be that you just need to take quite a bit of time out. Don't believe the hype. But don't also believe your own ego with all its fears. So do whatever you can to preserve your peace, whether the angst is coming from inside the house or from outside. And it might be coming from both. But the energy to look forward to lean into is the Page of Swords. Now this is curiosity and research. It's having the beginner's mindset. It's not being afraid to ask questions. So if you are feeling like a beginner, if you are feeling a bit lost in space because everything is so much bigger than you're used to, take a beginner's mindset. Be curious, stay open to new ideas, new thinking. It's a thirst for knowledge. It's just being willing to admit, admit what you don't know and ask all those questions. So there's no such thing as a stupid question, really. So let's get a cosmic pep talk for you about the week ahead. Yeah, so there is something here where you're being urged to work through your fears. And that comes out with this loss and lack card, fear, victimization. So that is really echoing this pillory card where you're really fearing being a target. And that's because your profile has just elevated. All eyes are on you. You look like the golden child. And there's this real sense that now that leaves you vulnerable to the public opinion. This very nervous energy here, but you are being urged to dig deep and go within and work through these fears. You are changing, you are growing, no longer the busy caterpillar, you are now the glamorous, vibrant butterfly. Caterpillar, of course, is very camouflaged on the leaves. The butterfly, there is nowhere to hide. This is vibrant energy. It's look at me, and it might feel very unfamiliar to you. I mean, as much as you're very happy that your new outfit, you're realizing that, some people might be jealous of it. Some people might come after you. In some way, you might feel you've been dealt a bad hand in this. Now, this could be based on your karma, your family karma, maybe your childhood, how you were raised. Coming back to the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia, this is also childhood. So there might be some wounds from your childhood about being visible, about having your head above the parapet. The tall poppy syndrome seems to be rearing its head here. So if you have been told that from your past, look, it is time to uproot all these ancestral beliefs. You may be uprooting, you may be moving to a big new city, you may be getting a bigger house, you might be leaving the past behind. There is that element here of don't look back, don't live in the nostalgia, don't stay the same, in the same vein, don't stay rooted to your childhood beliefs about the limits of your life or what is good and right and proper. It's good for everybody to be poor and keep a low profile, and we could be at risk if people come after us. Those are old beliefs, and you can let go of them now. You can rip them up like a weed out of a garden and uproot those negative beliefs. Now it might help you to tap into your soul tribe. Mars is your planet, and it's, if you're in Aries, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I get a lot of fire energy for the fire signs from Mars. And this is for the 11th house. This is your friends, your network. Now, rebellion. Maybe this is what you fear, your friends turning on you, your network turning on you. But you can also galvanize assistance from your faithful network, from your friends and your family. Also, I was actually drawn to the sword going through the head of the enemy there. This could be your own thoughts, your negative thoughts that you've actually got to take a sword to. That's what occurred to me from here. Rebel against your early conditioning. Rebel against anyone who says it's not good to be successful in your career or have a public profile. Fuck that shit. It's time to own it. It's time to really be this butterfly and step into it. And don't let past conditioning or nostalgia or fears. I went to grab this black deck here, and the Queen of Pentacles leapt out of a completely next door deck. So this is your moment to accept this money, this wealth, this position, sit on your throne and own it. I'm going to get 3 more cards just to finish up for fire signs. Wow. Okay, so there might be a lot of options. 7 of Cups. Now, each one is different. They all present very shiny and enticing, but they all contain different things. And this is the energy of, okay, you might be a bit bedazzled by all of this. You might be a bit confused about which one to pick. But all you need to do is look closer at what is inside each one. That will help you decide your path. And look at this. You are the emperor. You are in charge now. You're the big boss of your life, maybe of a whole bunch of people. So you can do this. You can lead. And you can take the reins. You can use your discernment and choose a way forward. And you have this energy, this fighting energy. You are a fire sign. This 7 of Wands. This is keeping your guard up, keeping your energy up, following your instincts and your passions to fight for what you want, to be confident that you can defend yourself against any sniveling little idiot who comes at you. They've got no chance against the Emperor. No chance, which is you, and no chance against this fierce warrior that rests within you, that is determined to make your way in the world successfully, and you don't give a shit if there are little options here that are, there might be a snake in one and a tornado in another, but you have the smarts, the power, and the energy to deflect anything that comes at you. And look, the Emperor just triumphs over everything. So this is the King of Kings. You are in the lead here. You are unassailable, is what I just heard. So it's time to buy into this energy, embody it. You are the Emperor now. I'm the captain now. Start saying that to yourself in the mirror and believe it, because, I never saw that movie. I don't know how it ends, but I'm the captain now is something you can just repeat to yourself until you believe it, because this is you now. You're the King of Kings, and other people can like it or lump it. It's none of your business. There you are. You're sitting pretty in the money. Why do I want one more card? This is a prayer answered. Believe it or not, you've been manifesting this. It has come true. Now is not the time to falter and go, oh my God, can I cope? Can I handle this? Can I put myself out there for potential public ridicule? Yes, you can. You manifested this. This is your dream. So it is time to accept it and know that you have the power to manage this. So I hope this helps you, my darlings. This is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy for the week ahead and beyond.